Hey, the app actually worked first try. Starting a little early just in case I had issues with it. Didn't have any issues, so get right on. See how it takes somebody hop on here. Oh dang, got two already. Hey, Kingpin, what's up? Hear anything about Biden's executive order? I've been kind of busy. I've not been able to look anything up on it. I'm currently I-70, well, actually it's US 52 westbound right now. It'll become I-74 here shortly. But near Pilot Mountain, North Carolina, headed to the motel in Hillsville, Virginia. Yeah, incompetent, insane Biden. I don't know if you see my video I did yesterday, but in my opinion, I don't think these are his. I think it's Kamala Harris with his name on it. Going to be awful funny if they say federal officers have to go confiscate guns. Just be interesting to see if Missouri holds up to their law they passed. Sheriffs arresting federal officers if they try it. I know my county in downstate Illinois voted, I live in Cumberland County, and they voted in Cumberland County to be a Second Amendment sanctuary state. Wasn't the sheriff, but our local police chief personally told me he will not enforce constitutional gun laws. Kingpin, do you watch Thoughts of an Old Soldier? Did you see his video when he was talking about the book called The Naked Communist? And have you read that book? Get a chance, go back through his videos. He talks about a book called The Naked Communist. It was written by a guy called Sikorskian or something like that, Sikorskian. he was real close to Hoover. Back in the 60s, when communism was really pushing in America, he wrote a book about communism, their goals, what they're doing, what it's like, why we don't want communism, their points. Take a look at his video. If you get a chance to get a copy of the book, I highly check it out and read it. The majority of the points that want this section here, I usually don't have any buffering at all, but hey guys, my next giveaway, I don't know if I'm going to do it at 750 or 1,000. Ah, god dang it, I can't show it on here, I'm driving. My freaking camera go off, forgot about that. I'll show it when I get to the motel. I was going to show what I'd give in the giveaway. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to do 750 or 1,000, but I forgot I can't show it while I'm driving. My camera's going to go off. Okay, got Kingpin, Warsaw, and I'll show a third one on here. Distance alert going off because getting too close to that truck ahead of me. Calling for some rain down through here tonight through Sunday. Yeah, I'm talking about it, started doing it again to me. For some reason I'm getting some buffering going on, so if it freezes, just hang in there. I'll be back as soon as it quits buffering. And speaking of rain, I just a couple drops on the windshield. Coming up on Monterey, North Carolina. They filmed the Andy Griffith show. Monterey, North Carolina is actually where Mayberry is located. John Paul, good to see you, sir. How's the weather up north? I saw 85, 86 coming through Ohio into West Virginia. Take this exit here and hit ramp, turn right, go into town there, and you're right down the road from Andy Griffith's house. Have you seen 25 to 27 degrees Celsius yet there, John? good to see you, sir. John, same there as it was here today. Wow. It's currently going on 7 o'clock local time here in North Carolina. I still got 76 degrees. Been staying out of trouble, Terry? Seem to live awful close to each other. I have a feeling that staying out of trouble is almost impossible for you two. Buffer's gonna drive me nuts. Sure enough, the weather's getting warmer. I didn't bring a coat with me, so sure enough, I get to the motel and instead of a heavy sprinkle like it's doing now, it's probably gonna cut loose a downpour. Yeah, they've been pretty heavy across here. Tell you, Ohio, I came through Ohio today. I started out in Chillicothe and US 35 over to West Virginia. Man, Ohio bears were freaking wall to wall. Went past the rest area, had 3 bears in the rest area checking trucks out. Yeah, I got fuel earlier, so I don't have to take this exit and get fuel today. Got a Flying J just off that exit there. Just a second, Terry. Oh my God. The road's a little rough, bouncing around. I'll read that in a minute. Trying to think where 13 is there, Terry. I used to run 20 and 30 across there to bypass the toll road before Ohio was Easy Pass, when they had their own little toll system, and the company I drove for didn't pay for it. Actually, they didn't even allow us on the toll road in Ohio, but I'd run across 20 and 30 quite a bit. Yeah, I got a truck out there, need to let her around me. He's got the right of way, so I'm not going to get up there and try to cut him off. Okay, so it must parallel I-70. Must be down. It's got down there right by it. Southern Ohio Prepping, good to see you. Let's see what I get here. Got a pre-pass, but I'm going to have some, truck ahead of me gets to bypass the scale. Empty, North Carolina. Just came out of Winston-Salem across 52, I-74, and currently north on I-77. Getting ready to cross back into Virginia. 14 mile into the past couple miles. Just dropped almost 9 degrees. Not a problem, Gardner Joss. It was a pleasure. Southern Ohio Prepping, you down there? Down there close to Cincinnati, or don't track that little S10. I'm a little bit bigger and a little bit sturdier than you are. I know those S10s are nice and reliable, but I don't think you'd hold up too good pulling out in front of me. Out Southern Ohio Prepping, depending on which way I go back, I can either go up or Jeffersonville, Ohio. I can catch 71, run that down to Cincy there. Cincy area, and run across 74. I'll be in your area tomorrow. Used to drive for Cary Transit, had a terminal in Dayton, Ohio. I'd go down to Cincinnati and load at P&G there at St. Bernard Parish all the time. One thing I found out going across there 275 recently, used to be a nice little restaurant called Rib City. Can't remember what exit it was. 275 on the north side, just west of 75 Junction. I believe it was the first exit. You get off, there's a Hooters in the same building, and the Rib City. And Rib City's not there no more. How's it going in California, Battle Bean? And I'm going up mountain grade they call Fancy Gap. And no, I'm not supposed to be in the left lane. I was telling them earlier, I saw 85 today coming through Ohio into West Virginia. Yeah, it's pretty bad when four-wheelers can't keep up with me on these curves. There's my distance alert because that pickup in front of me is not doing the speed limit. Hey, Southern Ohio Prepping, appreciate you stopping by. You take care. It was a pleasure seeing you on here. Truck in front of me, oh, he got to hit his brakes for the freaking curve. He's out there in the hammer lane and I'm going to freaking pass him in the middle lane. I bet you I get up beside him, he freaking gasses on it. Yep, he's already gassing on it. Doom Osh. In front of me, slows down even more. Then I get in the left lane to go around him. He speeds back up. I hate idiot drivers. That's right, unless he gets back out here in the left lane. Got a hot shot about ready to slow him down. Oh, looky there, lovely turn signals. Well, I guess that's not a hot shot, it's just a pickup truck pulling a couple ATVs side by sides. Fancy's not a bad one. I think it's about a 6% grade. 6% grade for about 8 miles. Yeah, get back over there in the left lane. As soon as I catch up with you, you're going to take off again. I got traffic behind me, so. That beep beep you heard was my warning saying, hey, you got your right turn signal on and there's a vehicle next to you. There he goes, hitting his brakes. Yeah, it is some nice scenery coming through here. Uh, 77 in between Beckley and Charleston's really nice. especially when they get a lot of rain, get a lot of rainfall, and those rock cliffs, you go by those rock cliffs and they just got waterfalls falling down them. Got a car past me on the right, so I can't get over. Anybody got any plans for the weekend? Hey, Vanessa Kitty, good to see ya. Hope you've had a good day. Anybody got plans for the weekend? As long as nothing unforeseen happens, I'll be home tomorrow. Got a four-wheeler Honda Recon I need to tear into. Figure out what's wrong with it. I need to order a couple regulators. I need to replace both regulators on both the Recons. Get both those up and going. That way I got 3 machines to ride it this summer again. I've not heard that in a while, Terry. As long as it don't rain at home, I'm going to get a range video in this weekend. I have been debating on setting aside the stake truck until I can come up with that leaf spring to continue on with it, and starting in on the Bumblebee, take my time doing it correctly. Time for some nicotine. I'm really thinking about a beer tonight. Yeah, if I start in on that Super Bee, I'm going to start off by just, before I take anything off of the tree, I'm going to go out and primer everything. And then of course start with the body and chassis, take all the flash off of it, sand what needs sanded. I'm not much into Guinness. Call me a wimp, but I'm a Bud Light man. Considering I usually drink anywhere from 6 to 8 beers a year. I can drink one beer and I'm feeling it. Of course, if I just wanted to have one beer, I guess I could make it a keg. Doesn't that count as one? And I knew it. By the time I got to the motel, it'd start pouring down rain. Call the motel when I get there and make the desk clerk bring me out an umbrella. You may be the only one left on here, big country. I don't know, I basically already ate today. I stopped and grabbed chicken tenders from the Flying J I fueled at in Withville. Hey, look who just popped in. How's it going, Cliff? Yeah, I'd like to have a good stein. Oh, let's take it out of manual, put it in drive. Maybe it'll shift. That's the thing, I get coming up fancy. And I put her in manual, put her down in 11th gear, drop a gear into 11th. I can still run 68, hit that performance button. Unless somebody slows me down in front, it gets in front of me slower, I'm 68 mile an hour all the way up fancy. But then I get to a toll booth or an exit, I forget I'm in manual, and the truck will downshift as I slow down. But then when I get to the go to take off, it's like I'm trying to take off in too high of a gear. Ready for the day to be done. I'm at the 14, so about an hour up to West Virginia from here, and then an hour and a half to Charleston. 2.5. Charleston, I'd have about an hour left to drive. A little over an hour to drive. Yeah, I wouldn't have made Chillicothe tonight. Could have made Point Pleasant or Gallipolis, Ohio, but I've never stayed there. And of course, it's got to be the longest red light in freaking Carroll County, Virginia. long as nobody's in my spot, I'm going to back in. Where most drivers don't think of parking, I won't have as far to walk. That is the motel I'm staying at. There comes a dumb bucket. Oh, got the other regular in my spot, so I ain't gonna be able to do that one. Just park in my other spot, I guess. I'm in Hillsville, Virginia right now. I started out in Chillicothe, Ohio this morning. Took 35 down there to 64 just outside of Nitro, West Virginia. Over to Charleston, 77. I actually swung in here on my way down. Got checked into the motel. Took my bag and everything up. And then went on down, dropped the empty dropped the loaded, picked up the empty and came back. Then I'll be going back through Ohio tomorrow. Got about a 10.5 hour drive from here to get home. And then I'm off for 4 days. Try not to swing you around too much here while okay, lights are off. Airbags on the trailer ought to be set. There's I got my WAFS cam set up. I'm gonna take videos down the road with it, but I can't use it to do my live streams. Yeah, I don't want Bixby. Slides right off. And let me get that plug put back in. Way when you're charging it, it's still waterproof. Locks in there. Yeah, and on this S9, it's really touchy. No, I should have took that in earlier. Let's see. Yeah, airbags on the trailer ought to be dumped by now, so I can set my tractor brakes. You know what? 3 minutes is plenty long for a post trip. And I've already did one for that trailer, so I picked up this empty. I think the good Lord's gonna let it quit raining. That's my new phone mount I got for driving down the road. Twist. Works pretty good. Let's see, that's that. Sodas are inside. Alrighty. I think it's time to get wet. Oh, grab my billfold just in case. Virginia is not a constitutional carry state, so I better keep my permit with me. Actually got a little truck stop here. Now that's a fucking idiot. I park right here. He fucking completely blocks the freaking eye. Unless they got a shipment in. Yeah. He may be delivering. Yeah, but I usually park back up against this container here, and I can park my fronts right up there at that corner. I'm not blocking. I'm gonna switch you around for now. Oh, I don't want that, I want that. Person working, I don't know if they want to be on. Yellowstone Grown, good to see ya. No, I'm not a steering wheel holder. I'm an actual driver. Time to get some coffee. Definitely coffee time. See if I can set you up here. That ain't gonna work. That definitely ain't gonna work. Yeah, I like a little bit of sugar with my cup. I like a little bit of coffee with my sugar. Looks like Amanda is slacking. I'm gonna run over to breakfast there and get coffee. Don't like this coffee machine as well.
And gonna have to lay y'all down again. What won't sign in? What did I miss there, Terry? What won't sign in? Yeah. Oh yeah, Yellowstone grown. Yeah, I see what you're saying now. Yeah. So I don't see him getting a delivery, so I'll ask Amanda about it. You know, I had trouble the other day signing in PlayStation Network.
Well, they said it already ratified. I ain't got no way home. They said they were going to drop off in Mexico. Well, that won't be that bad to ride away. Okay, that's where I want to go. All right, what time y'all leaving?
See if Amanda might be on a live stream or not.
Okay. All right, thank you. Thank you.
He's in the mood. Call me. Am I out?
You're out here, yeah.
I got you.
He gonna be here long?
Huh?
He gonna be here long?
Hard to say.
I might try to catch you later.
Okay,
They got the pool. Wish they'd get that opened up. What are you doing in the fortress, Terry?
sorry.
You missed. See if I can hold a signal inside the elevator or not. Yeah, I could sit in that human soup boiler for a couple hours. And I'm right across from the elevator. Excuse me. See if I can get my key out here or not without spilling my coffee. All right, which pocket I put my key in? Bear with me. Okay. See if I can get my coffee cup. Set some stuff down here. Good thing about here during the summer is right beside the motel they got a farmer's market. If you want, you run down and get fresh produce, jams, jellies, sugar cured ham, salt cured hams. Ew. Yeah, I don't know about the electric baseboard heaters. My stepdad had the baseboard heaters that were hot water when I was growing up. Excuse my language, they suck. And what kind of... I may have to see if they've got a remote with buttons on it. That way I can hook up my Roku. Yeah, you can get some real food at the farmer's market. Ouch. Right now, I think at the house, my electrics weren't running. It varies from about $4 to $6 a day. Yeah, Cliff, I was saying earlier, I don't know if Terry was on here then or not. I think Terry was on here. I'll be home tomorrow, then 4 days off. And as long as it's not raining, I'm going to get that range video done I've been wanting to do. I'm going to tie into a recon. Want to try to get both my recons up and going. That way I got 3 machines to ride. And then I'm thinking about shelving the stake truck until I can figure out what I'm going to do with that leaf spring, and starting in on the Super B. I think if I start in on the Super B, first thing I'm going to do before I break anything off the tree, I'm going to take it out. I'm just going to primer everything and then take off one at a time what I need as I need it. Get the flash cleaned off of it, fit it together, see what I need to sand, not sand. Make sure it fits together good, then paint it, then put it together. A lot of people are going solar. I'll keep this cup here for a spittoon. I'm going to run back down, see if I can exchange this remote for a universal remote. That way I got the input buttons. I ought to grab the key, hadn't I? See if I can get that other remote. That way I've got the input buttons. That way I can hook up my Roku. Yeah, I've got real good sun exposure. Unfortunately, my house is it may be a 12-12 pitch. It's at least a 10-12 pitch. Not something I'd really want to be up on doing anything on. Alright, there's keys. If I had my way with where I live at, I'd have a wood burning stove. And I'd find a way to, wife could cook on the wood burning stove. And heat, find a way to heat the water for the bathtub that way too, and the kitchen sink. So you probably got a 412, maybe a 512 pitch. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, you go along the base and like a 412 pitch every 4 inches over, or no, every 12 inches over would be a 4-inch up. You go over another 12 inches, another 4 inches up, that'd be a 412. Hang on, everybody. Is there any way I can get one of the universal remote, the big remotes that's got an input button? Can't use my Roku with this one.
There you go.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, and you can just leave that one in my room, though. It's fine. Less of us to keep up with later. And I do have coffee. It's just brewed if you want to grab that before you go upstairs.
I'm sure I'll be back down.
Okay.
Oh!
Yes.
Get off the elevator on the second floor.
Uh-huh. Shocking. Thank you.
Yep. That was quick. Yeah, I worked at before I started driving the truck, I worked at a truss company building house trusses. Started out, I was out in the yard where we banded the trusses, the different jobs together, and then would sheet the gables. 7/16 inch OSB, half to 3/4 inch drywall, and that tough R, basically styrofoam insulation board. And I'll tell you, one of the biggest jobs we had was for some factory or something that had one heck of a fire code. It was an 80-foot truss. I think it was a 312 or 412 pitch, but even at that 80 foot, it was pretty tall. Had 5/8 inch drywall on each side, but it had to have 5 layers on each side. So we had to sheet one side, 5 layers of 5/8 inch drywall, flip it without breaking anything, and then sheet the other one and load it without breaking anything. Let's see. Yes, I bring my own pillow. Which I need a new pillowcase for. Laser rangefinder. That's not what I'm digging for though. That's what I'm digging for. Copy that, Terry. See if I can get this. Bear with me while I try to get this Roku set up. Or don't have to set it up. I already set it up. I just gotta get it attached. Hopefully they got a plug-in. Don't know if that plug-in's close enough or not. My HDMI. Yeah, I got this Roku I got with me. I got a Roku at the house in the living room, and I got a Roku in the bedroom. And I will HDMI. Let's see what we got. Probably need my readers, and I ain't got readers with me. HDMI 1. Let's go to HDMI 3. No, that's USB. I don't want USB. I want HDMI. And that is HDMI 1. Oh, I may have to go back and watch that one. Hey, I've been on here an hour. I've hit my I've hit the time I shoot for. Hey, it reaches. Cool. I think that's HDMI 1. Haha, back to work, huh? Let's see here. Oh, I thought it'd stay there or not. See if I can get my flashback TV input. Live HDMI 1. I bet it's 3. Hey, Rip Cool. Look, I can't even talk. Rip Curl. Good to see you. Hope you've been well. Yeah, it must be HDMI 3. It shows having something plugged into it. Just got back from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Yep. And I've got my... To provide an optimized picture quality, Ultra HD deep color will be turned on for current HDMI port while applying the setting. Picture of sound may. If this issue persists, please revert to setting to. Yeah. Of course, I'm going to have to go in probably and. Okay. How's things been out your way, Rip Curl? Yeah, not a whole lot going on with this live stream, because like I said, I just went, dropped the load, picked up an empty, came back to the motel. But I want to try to get in habit, make sure I start doing these live streams on Thursdays. That way it gets to be pretty regular. Setup connection, wireless. And I'm going to go into my settings here. Hopefully this does not kick me off the live. Ooh, wait a minute here. We got somebody. Rip curl. Nope, I got rip curl. I thought I seen somebody else hop on there. Guess not. Comfort in. Connections. Wi-Fi. I'm at a hotel. Okay, where's my, there it is. Connect there. Sign in. Yeah. And I believe this is all lowercase. Comfort. Cancel. COMFORT and guest GUEST. Go. No, I don't really remember it. Hang on, everybody. I'm signing in and I should be good to go. Let's see, home, Netflix, get rid of that, go back to my live stream. Yeah, I think my 4 days off, that's something else I may do. I may build some boxes, get some stuff going. I've got 2 20-foot 2x4s in the trailer. So out of 2 20-foot 2x12s, I ought to be able to build a couple boxes. I suppose the internet's going to be slow here. I guess I could get my toys out. I just can't show getting them out. I'm being on a live stream. Said I already ate earlier, so I can snack on this later on. See, next Thursday I'll be on the road again. Ready to get where I'm doing a home on a Thursday, do a live stream from home. There's Netflix. Yeah, back when I worked at the lumber, or at the truss company, we had number 3, number 2, number 1, and then we had a grade called DSL, which was above, better than number 1. Now I go to the lumberyard today and ask for DSL, and they're like looking at me like, we don't know what you're talking about. Oh man, they do have a small sink in this one. Where is there it is. Went and priced micro lambs a while back. Micro lambs are outrageous. I'm gonna get some micro lamps to use as floor joists. I'm sure y'all knew what that sound was, that clicking. But oh, I was talking earlier. I don't know if I'm gonna do a 750 or 1000 giveaway, but my next giveaway is going to include a Baofeng dual band ham handheld radio. I've got 3 of them. Yep, that one's got my full metal jackets in it. First one had my rip rounds in it. I was thinking I left my other one at home, and I think I did. Wait a minute. This one don't have my rip rounds in it. This one's got these in it. Got us my my Glock 19 has the rip rounds in it, not my 27. But I hit my hour. Like I said, I'm not going to pull a Cliff or a Terry, but I'm going to try to keep mine around an hour, except for maybe special occasions. So I think I'm going to hop off here. I know it's kind of boring tonight, but I greatly appreciate y'all hopping on. It means a lot to me, guys. Try to get that range video out, my 4 days off, maybe some modeling video. But I will hop off here. We'll catch you all on the next one. I plan on another live stream next Thursday, same time. Trouble with a lot of newer trucks today, you can't hardly hear the Jake brake. Jake brake's working, it works good, you just can't hardly hear it. Now you get these guys out here with those 8-inch straight pipes, then you can hear it. Y'all be safe. Pro Second Amendment, always carry. And we will catch you all on the next one.